LV here. Hope everyone is having a great summer. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy it's already mid-August because that means my kids will be going back to school soon. I love them more than anything, but I will actually be able to get some work done, which I'm excited about. Okay, so today I got a different type of video, one I've actually never made before. It is a PC personal collection video. So over the years, I've been extremely reluctant to make one of these because I've never wanted to come across as flexing ever. It's just not my style. And I hope everyone knows that's not what I'm trying to do in this video. I honestly respect and admire everyone's collection, big or small, as long as you have that true passion and it provides you with happiness. That's what it's all about. I remember when I first started this channel, I was really intimidated to make videos because I felt my cards just weren't good enough. I feel like on YouTube and Instagram, we are being overly fed. It's in our faces, these insane, unrealistic collections from like the Arizona Diamondbacks owner or Logan Paul or the dude with all those amazing PMG sets or Nat Turner, dudes with 1,000,000 Jordan, LeBron exquisite autos. But let me tell you, these are the extremely wealthy, the 0.01% of the hobby. Most people in the hobby are like us, having to scrape, save, budget to get the special cards we want for our PC. And then we run the risk of having to sell those special cards because shit happens in life and money is tight. Card rich, cash poor. But my point is, don't get discouraged. Be proud of your collection. Build it for yourself. Because there will always be better collections out there, yes. But there will always be worse collections out there. It's all relative, so just be proud of the cards you add to your collection. So, in this video, I'm going to show you just my PSA Mint 9s in my PC. But there are some bangers in these stacks, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm proud to still own them. Like I said, not flexing, just feel that there is some solid collecting and investing tips within showing everyone my Mint 9s. Why do I feel like Mint 9s are so important? Because over the past 23 years, yes, I'm old, proven by the fact that I have been grading. My first submission with PSA was way back in 2002, 10 cards. So yeah, in these 23 years, I have seen all the inconsistencies and evolution of grading specifically within PSA. Obviously, there's no 9.5 grade with PSA, so Mint 9s are extra critical to understand and scrutinize. And that is where the saying, buy the card, not the grade, comes in. It's a very important saying, and it's actually gotten some recent press in our YouTube sports card hobby world lately. Let me just say this. I would never listen to any sports card advice from someone who went against that saying. Anyone who downplays that sentiment, I just wouldn't listen to personally. You gotta buy the card, not the grade. From a collection level and investment level, grading is beyond subjective. Many different humans grading many different cards, grading in many different moods leads to many inconsistencies, which is fine. I'm still a big fan of submitting cards. I love the whole process and always have. But that means not all 10s, not all 9s, not all 8s are created equal, especially Mint 9s. Let me tell you, so many 9s out there could and should be gem Mint 10s. And the value spread between 9s and 10s a lot of times is astronomical. That's why over the years, I've always made it a point to add nice quality Mint 9s to my PC. I seek out 9s I feel should be 10s. I'm buying the card, not the grade. And when I grade cards and the results aren't what I feel they should be, what do? I keep all those Mint 9s that I feel should have been 10s. Trust your eye, because those 9s could be 10s one day in the future when you have the opportunity to crack them out and hopefully get that 10. And that's what I've been doing all these years. I'd honestly say 60% of the time I crack out those 9s, they become 10s. And that's no joke. So from an investment standpoint, buying quality 9s or even quality 8s is a great way to go, I feel. And from a collection standpoint, it's really nice too, because Nines are so affordable. You are able to buy more cards to add to your collection. Instead of just spending all your money on one big PSA 10 card, you get to have more fun adding lots of quality 8s and 9s with future grading upside, in my opinion. All right, enough talking. Let's just see this in action. I feel strongly after seeing my PSA Mint 9 collection, you will fully understand the importance of buying the card, not the grade. All right, first up, and these will just be in no particular order. All right, this looks like the first one's a fun one. I love the card. All right. So, first up is this gorgeous 1986 Charles Barkley rookie. I've had this in my collection for a while, and I've tried cracking it a few times and grading it. It keeps coming back at 9, but I have honestly never seen a nicer copy. It's just beautiful in every way. Centered up, no printing defects. Look at the back, looks great. So really, you gotta ask yourself, what does this card sell for in a Gem Mint 10? Probably around $6,000, and maybe a Mint 9 sells for around $800, $900. So you gotta ask yourself, would you rather have 7 nice copies like this one, or 1 Gem Mint 10? For me, it's a no-brainer. I would much rather have 7 incredible Mint 9 copies, because I'm assuming at least one of them in the future would grade a Gem Mint 10 potential, you know? And there you get your money back. So that's kind of my thinking. Beautiful card. Next up is one of my favorite football cards of all time. It's the 1984 John Elway rookie card. The 84 top set is my favorite football set to collect. I actually was trying to get the whole set in PSA 10 back in the day. I almost got there. I had this Elway in a 10. I had the Marino in a 10. But I think I sold the Elway for around $900 when I needed money, unfortunately, the Gem 10. But I was left with 2 amazing Mint 9 copies of this card that I feel are Gem 10s. They're just gorgeous. So over the years, I've seen a lot of these copies, and I keep the really nice Mint 9s. Really cool cards. Hopefully one day one of these will be a 10. I don't need to separate. All of these will be 9s. Same with the Marino. This card, I wish you could see just how sharp this card is. It's beyond factory fresh. It's gorgeous. I always thought this should had a chance at a 10, but see that white dot right there? That's what's bringing it down. All it takes is that. It's nuts. This is a fun one. The Bowman Chrome Tom Brady. I've owned probably 3 or 4 of these, and over time I sell them. But this is the one I kept because it was the nicest, cleanest copy, and I always thought it had a 10 potential. A lot of them are off-centered on the back, but that's still kind of within. You get that back tolerance, but really nice copy for sure. Tom Brady. Just got some LeBron out of 100. I like collecting the 2000s gold upper decks of LeBrons, usually out of 100. This one's a Mint 9 out of Artifacts. I see value there. Here's a Giannis auto. Kind of has a cool auto. This one is really clean. Potential 10 shot. 1990 score Emmitt Smith. I thought this was a very nice copy, nice example, so I always kept it. Supplemental. I've cracked it probably a few times. Still get the 9. The Art Monk rookie. Look how clean this card is. So sharp. Montana's rookie year 81. This is a fun one. So Patrick Mahomes. I don't trade. I just don't, because usually I just need cash. And I get scared when I trade with people online. I worry about it, making sure they don't take advantage, don't ship the card. So I just don't trade. But I did make one trade in my hobby career, and it was for this card, actually. And I gave up a 2017 Mahomes Optic Rookie Base PSA 10. And at the time, it was kind of equal value to this card. And I saw a better long-term potential for this autograph numbered out of 35 than a base Optic Mahomes PSA 10 that was only going to grow. The population count was only going to grow. So I think I was right. Let me know if I got the better of that trade. I'm pretty sure I did. It's a beautiful Mahomes autograph rookie year. Artist proof. And we just got some LeBron. This is the collection version, kind of factory set. Look nice. Durant rookie. Future Hall of Famer. Look how centered it is. Really nice copy. This is kind of still an undervalued card in my opinion. I think they are around 1,000 in a mint 9. I do own a gem mint 10, but finally a year where they made the silver short print. I heard there's only around maybe 200, 300 silvers. So nice to see. So they sell for premium. So get that Josh Allen, the Lamar Jackson. Great looking card. Now he's just got to get a championship. Super Bowl ring. Yordan Alvarez. I made the mistake of investing a little bit in him. This card I thought felt like should have been a 10. He just got injured this year. But on card first, Bowman Chrome Auto. We got some Luka, mint 9. Look pretty clean. It's hard to know with the centering, you know. It's a little off. That one probably is a 9 copy. This might be one of my favorite cards in my collection because it's so condition sensitive. It's way more condition sensitive than the Bowman Chrome you just saw. So it means more in a 9 to me. And this one looked like a 10. I remember thinking, well, wow. You can tell it's a little older from the cert number. It's just unbelievable copy. I don't even know what a gem 10 of this Bowman sells for. So this has been in my collection for a while. I love this card. The LeBron Time Machine. Such a cool card. Out of 50, I actually just picked up the orange refractor version out of 25. I'll show it to you in another video, or you'll see it on my Instagram. But I'm happy with this one. Graded it myself. Got a 9. Embiid, just a silver prism. Nothing too special, but I felt it should have been a 10, so I just kept it. The next one's pretty good card. Pretty good card. So, the Michael Jordan. I was trying to complete this set in all mint 9s. But I kind of disbanded that a little bit. And I kept the 9s that I felt should be gem 10s. This particular card is a solid 9, but it shouldn't be a 10. So, worst case, I don't ever want to sell this. But if I have to, that's kind of how I pick and choose which cards out of my PC I will sell to pay for taxes or life expenses, whatever. So, unfortunately, this card, since it doesn't have a 10 shot in my eyes, I probably am more apt to sell it. But I don't want to. I never want to. A beautiful card. Look at that. Jordan rookie, 86, Fleer. I bought this back in 2016 or 17 for around $3,100. So it sounds amazing, right? But I should have sold it during the pandemic because I probably could have got 80,000, 85,000. Now it's down to 22, maybe? I'm not sure. But I just loved it too much. Min 9. Just a Travis Kelce Legacy collection. I like this Legacy collection out of 150. Next, we have a nice looking Bryce Harper 2011 Bowman Chrome Auto rookie. And I actually do keep these slabs in a graded slab sleeve, just the basic ones. I just took them out so I could show you in more clarity. This is a fun one. So I am building this Topps Chrome Gold Refractor set. This case is actually scuffed up. I bought it a little bit scuffed up. That's okay. A gorgeous card. I had to have it. Out of 99. I'm actually like 58% done with this gold refractor set, so I'm very happy with that. This is the biggest one I have so far. It's the Kobe Gold. I bet this is a, I don't know, $4,000 card, potentially. Nice looking LeBron James white disco. It's out of 75. Had 10 shot. I remember that. This one I graded recently. I thought I had a great 10 shot. Got a mint 9 on the 15,000 point club. You can see by the insert. Graded it recently. Always liked that insert. This is a fun one. So the 96 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant rookie. So you want to buy copies that don't have the hulking, the greening. And this copy, believe it or not, is one of the better ones you will see without a lot of greening. You see it right here on, I think, Cherokee Park's leg, and then a little bit on Kobe's arm. But it's a really nice copy. Fun story, and kind of sad story. I bought an amazing Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome rookie in a PSA 9, and I cracked it open because it looked amazing. Not one speck of hulking. And this was back in 2018 or whatever. And I cracked it open, graded it with PSA, and it got the gem 10. Now, it was the most beautiful 10, and at the time, I sold it on eBay in late 2019 for the highest a PSA 10 has ever gone. I sold it for like $1,600, $1,700, because everyone knew it was a really nice copy. But then, of course, early 2020, Kobe sadly passed away, and his card skyrocketed. It was nuts. I don't even know how high this card got during COVID times and everything. So just a little bit poor timing, but no one could ever predict that. And no one would want to predict that. I don't wish that upon anyone. Yeah. So just crazy story there. Graded this one recently. These round ball royalty refractors actually sell pretty well. And I thought this Malone looked incredible. Got them at 9. I would love to own these late 80s Fleer basketball stickers. Are so condition sensitive. They're always off centered and wax stains, just a ton of stuff. Anyway, this mint 9 copy is incredible. I would love to own a Gem mint 10 Jordan in this. There's always chipping and white showing on the back too, but this one looks really good. Really good. Touch. Just a 98 Bowman, Peyton Manning. Thought it should have been 10. Rookie year. Here's the Favre. Thought it looked incredible. Got a mint 9. It's a biggie. Here comes a biggie. Now Mahomes. I've owned a lot of these. I've owned the pink, the silver, and sadly I've sold a lot of them. But I kept this one. It was a little off center, thinner on the right than the left, but very sharp. Not one surface scratch. Bold auto. I think the only flaw was just, oh my gosh, maybe one touch. Yes, bottom left. See that? One touch. These are numbered out of 149. I love it. Love this card. And it has room to grow for sure. I've owned a lot of 89 Griffeys over the years, the upper deck. And this is one of the nicer copies I've seen, so I always hung on to it. It's a mint 9. You got to make sure that hologram's full, and this one is very nice and full, centered. This one should have been a 10. Then we have the Topps flagship LeBron rookie. It's an important card. You got a mint 9. This one should have been a 10. It's just beautiful. Here's another big one. So Freddie Freeman. Luckily, I had great speculation with 2 baseball players. One was Freddie Freeman. The other was Trevor Story. Trevor Story was not a good one, but I made up for it with the Freddie Freeman speculation. And this is one of the cards. I loved it. It's out of 50. Got his first year of Bowman Chrome Auto, 2009. Gorgeous autograph. Centered up. This one has a 10 shot, 50 out of 50 bookend. It's just so much going for this card. And he's a future Hall of Famer. Still putting up unbelievable numbers in a big market team like LA Dodgers. So I'm a fan of that card. Go Ducks. Got some Justin Herbert. Luckily, I didn't buy a ton of Herbert stuff because it's fluctuated so much over the years, and he struggles mightily in the playoffs. Oregon Duck quarterbacks, man, they struggle for some reason. I want one to just go above and beyond. Maybe it's Bo Nix. Who knows? Or Herbert. There's still a chance. Come on, Herbert. Just an Andre Reed 86 tops. Look at this. Look at this beauty. The condition-sensitive sets. This is rookie card. We got more dog hair. We got some Damian Lillard. Silver. I'm so glad he's back on the Blazers. He's going to end his career with the Blazers. I love it. He loves Portland. His heart has always been with Portland. You could tell. Even when he was on the Bucks, you could tell his heart was with Portland. Unfortunate injury, but he'll be a good kind of player coach role model for the Blazers. And I still think he's got some game left in him. So, mint 9 on the silver, Lillard, LeBron James, neon orange pulsar prism, gorgeous. I graded this one myself out of 9. Love this card. Almost like color match with the Cavs uni. Calais Campbell, I'm a fan of his. I think he's won a lot of humanitarian awards. He's just a good dude, and I think a future Hall of Famer. He's had a nice career. It's the red refractor. I had a chance to buy. I'm still kicking myself for not pulling the trigger. I had a chance to buy his 1/1 Superfractor Topps Chrome. It was sitting on eBay for like 6 months, and it was around 900 to 1,000. I think it was around 1,000. I just never pulled the trigger. Maybe I just didn't have the money at the time. So more of the gold set. We got the Yao. Second year card for him. His rookie year was 2002. More golds. Tim Duncan. This was a clean one. And the AI. I love the AI one. We got Charlie Ward right there. Charlie Ward is a good football player too, wasn't he? This one I graded recently. You probably saw it in a recent video. The Silver Prism. Jimmy Butler. Looked like a 10. I thought it was going to be a 10. Look at that. It's beauty. I've owned a lot. What was all these? Newton rings? That's a bummer. It's not affecting the card. It's just how it looks in the slab. Anyway, I've owned a lot of these silver prisms. Mahomes. I remember buying them at card shows for 20 bucks each. I probably had 8 or 10 of them. Sold them over the years. He did sell one of these PSA 10s. I sold it for like 70 bucks. I don't want to know what it is right now. But that was back in 2019 or 18. Barry Sanders. 89 score. This one was clean. If you watch my past videos, do you remember when I made the video where I sent in 5 of these clean PSA 9 copies to PSA, all in one order, just 5, hoping for one of them to gem, and it did. That's a past video. I did hit 1 gem, so that was awesome. Pays to keep those quality 9s, I'm telling you. This one's a beautiful card. Look like potential 10. Silver Prism. These 2013s shine the most. I just love it. Giannis, his career is not done. Trust me on that one. So this Jason Tatum, oh my gosh, not a flaw on it. It's centered a little off, little bit. I'm talking 55-45, a little thinner on this left than the right. But this actually was a true gem BGS. And look at this, not even a prism touch. And PSA gave it a 9. Nope. Talked about Trevor's Story. I do still have... I bought a lot of high-end Trevor's Story. Thankfully, he's actually having a really good season and a healthy season for the Boston Red Sox. They're looking pretty good. And he's looking great. Out of 50, Gold Refractor 2011. Mint 9. And then we got more of that. I told you I was building that. Oh, yeah. It's that 86 Fleer set. So what I did was I went through all of them and kept the mint 9s that... They were all mint 9s, but kept the ones that had gem 10 potential. And then I just sold off the other ones. And all of these, just amazing. We got the Joe Dumars rookie. 10 shot. We got the Magic Johnson 10 shot. Patrick Ewing rookie 10 shot. These are so clean. The Irving looked incredible. The Olajuwon, I think I have 2 Olajuwons. Both of them look like 10s to me. A few scuffs on the cases, but look at these cards. There's not even touches on them. Clyde Drexler, go Blazers. I was a big Clyde the Glide fan. Look at these. They look like 10s. More. Yeah, I do have some more. I think, and on the Spud Webb. The Spud looked great. This is sneaky value on the Spud Webb card because of the image. Look at this. The dude's like 5'6", 5'7". He's an incredible dunker. And they got the old school Atlanta Hawks uni. He's such a cool card. You saw me grade this recently. I decided to go ahead and keep it because I thought it was a strong 9. Very strong 9. X-Fractor Calvin Johnson rookie. And actually, it wasn't selling. It was around, had it around 200, and it wasn't selling. So, like, you know, F that. I'm keeping it. And this card I didn't even put up for sale because I knew it was just incredible. I thought I had a 10 shot. On the Don Mattingly 84 Fleer rookie. Where's his mustache? Come on. The black refractor set is pretty much complete. It's the Kobe. This I just felt like should have been a 10. It's not really a PC card, but it was one I was hanging on to, crack open. And it's the second year Montana in action card. I thought it was flawless. The DAC, I did kind of heavily PC DAC a little bit, unfortunately. But I actually sold a lot of it off, thankfully. But this is one I kept. It looked great. Out of 25 contenders, sepia. Beautiful DAC card there. And I think Cowboys are going to have a good year, but I think that every year and they don't. So, Devin Booker, Silver Prism. Look like 10. Some CD Lamb. Auto. Look great. More Lamar. This is the die cut orange. It looked incredible. Look at that centering. I have 249. This one is a true 9. They're always off center though. It probably should be an 8, but the graders know this card is extremely off center always. I'm at 9 on the Westbrook. Just a really clean Kobe tops. I've owned a lot of these, and this was like the nicest 9 version, so I always kept it. And we're going to end on more cool 86 Fleers. Got Kurt Rambis, rookie. Look clean. We got a Ralph Sampson. He's actually a Hall of Famer. That's his rookie too. Clean. Kevin McHale. Not his rookie, but really nice copy. There's always print defects on the McHales. And the Robert Parrish looked amazing. Danny Ainge, rookie. Is that on the card or slab? I have to check that out. I think it's slab because this is in the pile where all of them should have been 10s. Yeah, I think it's on the slab. And we're going to end on the Sam Bowie. Unfortunately, he kind of screwed the Blazers. It wasn't his fault, injuries, but, well, maybe the Blazers screwed themselves. They picked him over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Eesh, that one hurts. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I got to see some of my cards I enjoy in my collection and learned a little bit. You know, I'm the type of dude that pretty much lives and breathes cards. I mean, outside of my kids and wife and family and stuff like that. But whenever I have extra money to spend after I take care of my family, it goes to cards exclusively. And I'm always trying to build up my collection, and that's what I enjoy. So that's what I spend my money on. I don't care about fancy cars or watches or clothes or anything. I'm more of the use things until they completely break. Like I'm probably using a 20-year-old computer. My car's 10 years old, but you know why I keep them? because they're paid off and they run and work fine. It's just my style. Or clothing, I'm not going to go buy a $80 t-shirt when I can get one at Goodwill for $5. You know, it's just, that's kind of my mindset. So all my money goes towards cards. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoy this. Maybe I'll make a PSA 10 PC collection video in the future. But I wish everyone happiness in their collecting, and I'll be back with more reveals soon. All right, everyone have a good day.